Every morning, millions of people over 55 wake up, walk to their kitchen, and unknowingly consume something deadly. They spread it on toast, they pour it in coffee, they heat it in the microwave without thinking twice about what it really is. But a global health organization just confirmed that these everyday foods contain substances linked to over 600,000 deaths. And the most terrifying part is that the food industry has spent decades hiding this information from you on purpose. The solution exists, it is simpler than you think, and by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to protect yourself. In the next few minutes, you will discover 8 cancer bombs hiding in your kitchen right now that you consume every single day. You will learn why your body reacts to these foods the way it does, and most importantly, what to do starting today to reverse the damage. And the last one on this list will completely change the way you think about something you believed was healthy your entire life. If this information helps you today, please hit the like button and share this video with someone in your family who needs to hear this. And tell me in the comments, which of these 8 foods surprised you the most? I read every single comment and reply personally. Your body is not designed to process the chemical load that modern food throws at it every single day without your permission. Think of your cells like a clean engine. They need pure fuel to run smoothly. But what happens when you pour dirty gasoline every day? The engine starts to fail, it overheats, parts break down, and eventually the whole system collapses from the inside out silently. Most people believe that cancer just happens randomly, but science has proven that up to 40% of cases are directly preventable. Researchers around the world have spent decades tracking how certain foods create chronic inflammation inside your body every single day. And this inflammation is not like a fever that comes and goes. It stays there quietly damaging your cells until something breaks permanently. The good news is that your body has an incredible ability to heal and repair itself when you give it the right tools and nutrients. And the best part is that you can start today with simple changes using foods you probably already know but never used correctly. Cancer bomb number 1. Processed meats, the hidden threat in every breakfast. If you love bacon, sausages, hot dogs, or deli meats, listen. The World Health Organization classified processed meats as Group 1 carcinogens, the same category as tobacco and asbestos for a reason. These meats contain nitrates and nitrites, chemicals added to preserve color and extend shelf life, but they turn into cancer-causing compounds. When you cook these meats at high temperatures, these chemicals react with proteins and form substances that directly damage your DNA over time. A major study tracking over 400,000 people found that eating just 50 grams daily increases colorectal cancer risk by 18%. That is less than 2 slices of bacon or 1 hot dog every single day, and the risk keeps climbing the more you eat over the years. Your intestines absorb these toxins directly, creating chronic inflammation that weakens your immune system and opens the door for disease. Replace processed meats with fresh grilled chicken, baked fish or eggs prepared simply without adding industrial chemicals to your plate. If you must eat processed meat occasionally, choose products labeled nitrate-free and nitrite-free and never consume them more than once weekly. Cook at lower temperatures to reduce harmful compound formation, and always pair with vegetables rich in vitamin C to neutralize some damage. The biggest mistake people over 55 make is thinking that eating these meats in small amounts daily does not matter at all. But cancer does not develop overnight. It builds up silently over decades from small daily exposures that you never even noticed happening. Your body is trying to protect you, but it cannot fight industrial chemicals and natural aging at the same time without your help. Cancer bomb number 2, refined sugar, the silent fuel feeding disease. Sugar is not just about weight gain, it is about cellular destruction. Cancer cells consume glucose at rates up to 50 times higher than normal cells. They literally feed and grow stronger on sugar every day. When you eat refined sugar, your blood glucose spikes rapidly, triggering insulin release, and chronic high insulin creates the perfect cancer environment. A study published by a leading university found that people consuming high sugar diets had 60% higher risk of certain cancers. The problem is not natural sugars from fruits, it is the hidden refined sugars in bread, sauces, yogurts, and supposedly healthy foods. Read every label carefully. Sugar hides under 70 different names, including high fructose corn syrup, dextrose, maltose, and many others. Your body after 55 already struggles with insulin sensitivity. Adding excess sugar accelerates inflammation and oxidative stress throughout your system. Replace refined sugars with small amounts of raw honey, pure maple syrup, or stevia, and focus on getting sweetness from whole fresh fruits. Start by eliminating 1 sugary food per week. Do not try to cut everything at once, or you will fail and go back to old habits. Keep your total added sugar intake below 25 grams daily, that is about 6 teaspoons, and track it honestly for 2 weeks. The biggest mistake is thinking that sugar-free products are safe. Many contain artificial sweeteners that create their own set of health problems. If you have diabetes or take medication for blood sugar, consult your doctor before making dietary changes. This is not negotiable for your safety. Your cells are begging for clean energy, not the chemical rush that refined sugar provides every time you eat something sweet without thinking. Cancer bomb number 3, artificial sweeteners, the fake solution that backfires. Millions switched to diet sodas thinking they were making a healthy choice. But research is revealing that artificial sweeteners like aspartame, saccharin, and sucralose may be even more dangerous than regular sugar itself. These chemicals confuse your body's natural ability to regulate hunger and metabolism, leading to increased cravings and weight gain over time. A study tracking over 100,000 people found that high artificial sweetener consumption was linked to increased cancer risk significantly. Your gut bacteria, which control 70% of your immune system, get destroyed by these artificial chemicals you consume daily without knowing. When your gut health collapses, your entire body becomes vulnerable to inflammation, disease, and accelerated aging that you cannot easily reverse. Artificial sweeteners also trigger insulin release even without actual sugar, keeping your body in a constant state of metabolic confusion and stress. Replace diet drinks with water infused with fresh lemon, cucumber, or mint, giving your body real flavor without chemical contamination. If you absolutely need sweetness, use small amounts of stevia from the whole leaf, not the highly processed white powder versions sold everywhere. Eliminate one artificially sweetened product per week. Your taste buds will adjust, and you will start enjoying natural flavors again within weeks. The biggest mistake is thinking that 0 calories means 0 harm. Your body does not count calories. It responds to chemical signals. If you take medications for diabetes or have metabolic conditions, discuss sweetener alternatives with your healthcare provider before making changes completely. Cancer bomb number 4, hydrogenated oils and trans fats, the invisible killers. These fats were created in laboratories to extend shelf life. But your body has no idea how to process them because they do not exist anywhere in nature. They are purely industrial inventions. Trans fats damage your cell membranes, making them rigid and unable to communicate properly, which accelerates aging and disease at cellular level. The World Health Organization declared that trans fats are responsible for over 500,000 deaths annually, from heart disease and cancer combined. These fats hide in packaged cookies, crackers, microwave popcorn, frozen pizzas, and thousands of processed foods lining every supermarket shelf today. Even products labeled 0 trans fats can legally contain up to half a gram per serving, and most people eat multiple servings daily. Your body after 55 is already working harder to repair cellular damage. Adding trans fats is like throwing gasoline on a fire. Replace all hydrogenated oils with extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil for cooking and food preparation at home. Check ingredient lists for partially hydrogenated oil or fully hydrogenated oil. If you see these words, put the product back immediately. Cook at home as much as possible using whole ingredients. This is the only way to truly control what enters your body every day. The biggest mistake is trusting food labels that say natural or healthy. These are marketing terms with no legal definition or regulation. If you have heart disease or take blood thinners, eliminating trans fats is even more critical. Discuss your diet with your doctor today. Cancer bomb number 5, chemical additives and preservatives, the laboratory experiment on your plate. Your grandparents never ate these substances. Modern processed foods contain over 3,000 different chemical additives that were never part of the human diet throughout all of history. These chemicals include artificial colors linked to hyperactivity and tumors, preservatives that disrupt hormones, and flavor enhancers that damage brain cells. A comprehensive study found that people consuming high amounts of ultra-processed foods had 62% higher risk of premature death. Your liver, which filters toxins, becomes overwhelmed trying to process chemicals it was never designed to handle every single day of your life. When your liver is overloaded, toxins accumulate in your tissues, creating chronic inflammation that sets the stage for cancer development over time. Common additives like BHA, BHT, sodium benzoate, and artificial colors have all been linked to cancer in laboratory studies on animals. Replace packaged foods with fresh whole ingredients. If your grandmother would not recognize it as food, your body probably should not eat it. Focus on foods with 5 ingredients or less, all of which you can pronounce and recognize as actual food items from nature. Start reading labels religiously. If you cannot pronounce an ingredient or do not know what it is, do not put it in your body. The biggest mistake is thinking that small amounts of chemicals do not matter, but these toxins accumulate in your body over decades of exposure. If you have kidney problems or liver disease, reducing chemical load is absolutely essential. Work with your healthcare provider on this transition carefully. Cancer bomb number 6, charred and overcooked foods, the hidden danger in your cooking method. High heat cooking creates deadly compounds silently. When you grill, fry, or char meat at high temperatures, you create heterocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, both proven carcinogens. That crispy black crust you love on grilled meat contains the same cancer-causing compounds found in cigarette smoke and car exhaust fumes. Research shows that people who regularly consume well-done or charred meat have up to 60% higher risk of certain cancers over time. Your digestive system absorbs these toxic compounds directly, and your body struggles to break them down or eliminate them effectively after 55. The problem intensifies with age because your detoxification systems slow down, making it harder to clear these dangerous substances from your body. You do not need to give up grilled food completely, but you must change how you prepare it to protect yourself from unnecessary risk. Marinate meat in lemon juice, vinegar, or herbs for at least 30 minutes before cooking. This reduces carcinogen formation by up to 90%. Cook at lower temperatures for longer times. Use methods like baking, steaming, or slow cooking instead of high-heat grilling or frying daily. Remove all charred or blackened portions before eating, and never consume the crispy, burnt edges that contain the highest concentration of toxins. The biggest mistake is thinking that burnt food adds flavor. What it really adds is a concentrated dose of cancer-causing chemicals to every bite. If you have digestive issues or a history of cancer, avoiding charred foods completely is the safest choice. Discuss this with your doctor. Cancer bomb number 7. Alcohol, the socially accepted poison. Society treats alcohol like a harmless social lubricant, but science tells a different story. The World Health Organization states clearly that no amount of alcohol is safe. Even moderate drinking increases cancer risk significantly over time. Alcohol breaks down into acetaldehyde in your body, a toxic compound that damages DNA and prevents your cells from repairing themselves properly. Studies show that alcohol consumption is linked to at least 7 different types of cancer, including breast, liver, colon, and throat cancers. Just 1 drink per day increases breast cancer risk by 7 to 10%, and the risk climbs steadily with every additional drink consumed. Your liver after 55 is already working harder to process medications and natural toxins. Adding alcohol creates dangerous overload and stress. Alcohol also disrupts sleep quality, weakens your immune system, and increases inflammation throughout your entire body every single time you drink. If you drink regularly, start by reducing intake gradually, cutting 1 drink per week until you reach 0 or near 0 consumption levels. Replace alcoholic drinks with sparkling water with fresh lime, herbal teas, or kombucha, giving your body the hydration it actually needs daily. Track how you feel physically and mentally. After 2 weeks without alcohol, most people report better sleep, more energy, and clearer thinking. The biggest mistake is believing that red wine is healthy because of antioxidants. The cancer risk from alcohol far outweighs any potential benefits. If you take medications or have liver disease, eliminating alcohol is not optional. It is essential for your survival. Talk to your doctor. Cancer bomb number 8. Non-organic produce with pesticide residues, the toxic coating on your healthy food. You think you are eating healthy. You buy fresh fruits and vegetables, you make salads, you try to do everything right, but you are unknowingly consuming cancer-causing pesticides. Conventional farming uses over 600 different pesticides, many of which are classified as probable or possible carcinogens by health organizations worldwide. A major study found that people with the highest pesticide exposure had 70% increased risk of certain cancers compared to lowest exposure. These chemicals disrupt your hormones, damage your DNA, and accumulate in your fatty tissues over decades without you ever feeling sick initially. The 12 most contaminated fruits and vegetables include strawberries, spinach, apples, grapes, peaches, cherries, pears, tomatoes, celery, and potatoes consistently. Your body after 55 has reduced capacity to detoxify these chemicals, making you more vulnerable to their cumulative effects over time. Buy organic versions of the 12 most contaminated produce items, and conventional is acceptable for items with thick peels you remove completely. Wash all produce thoroughly under running water for at least 30 seconds, scrubbing firm items with a brush to remove surface pesticide residues. Soak produce in a solution of 1 part vinegar to 3 parts water for 10 minutes. This removes significantly more pesticides than water alone. The biggest mistake is thinking that rinsing quickly under water removes pesticides. Many are designed to resist rain and stick to plants permanently. If organic is not available or affordable, eating conventional produce is still better than not eating vegetables at all. Just wash them thoroughly. Here is your action plan starting today. Week 1. Eliminate 1 processed meat product and replace it with fresh protein like eggs or fish. Week 2. Remove 1 major source of refined sugar from your diet and replace sweet cravings with fresh fruit and raw honey in moderation. Week 3, throw out all products containing hydrogenated oils and artificial sweeteners and replace them with whole food alternatives you prepare yourself. Week 4, start buying organic versions of the most contaminated produce and begin cooking at lower temperatures to avoid creating toxic compounds. This approach costs less than your monthly coffee budget, and the health benefits will save you thousands in medical bills in the coming years. However, if you take medications for diabetes, blood pressure, heart disease, or blood thinners, please discuss these dietary changes with your doctor first. Imagine waking up 6 months from now feeling lighter, stronger, and more energetic than you have felt in years, knowing you took control. If this video helped you today, hit the like button, share it with someone you love, and check the 2 recommended videos on your screen. Your health is the most valuable thing you own, and today, you took the first step toward protecting it. I am proud of you.